And the crazy thing is, I didn't even tell him I was into anal bleaching.
Oh, hey, our friends are here. Hi, I'm Edward.
And I'm Katie, and welcome to Dear Rosie.
Answering all the letters from Mike Pence's sons. Today's topic is dating, and we decided to do some vision boarding of our perfect man.
And today we have a letter from a fan, little Abby from Miami, Florida. Abby writes, Dear Rosie, ever since my daddy left mommy for someone tight instead of uptight, mommy cries all day and eats and barfs up all my Uncrustables. Auntie Mary tells her to meet a new daddy, but mommy says she hasn't dated since NSYNC was on the charts. Can you help mommy? I like Uncrustables. Wow, Abby, that is a mouthful. Dating is tough, and it's just gotten tougher. I just have gotten to the point in my life now where sometimes I'll go on dates, but I feel like before this, and still, it's like, why do we need to go on dates? We should just hang out. Hanging out is the most confusing concept in the world. Who
I
came
mean,
up with
I
that?
kind of get it though. I mean, you want to become friends first, and then if you guys like each other, there's no pressure in like not dating or dating. I mean, I feel like my parents met at like a nightclub, like a disco club back in the 70s.
You can say discotheque.
A disco club in the 70s, and then they ended up having a kid and they stayed together. So I mean, I feel like that still happens, but I feel like with online dating, it's created it's been so easy where I don't actually have to go out all the time to meet people.
Yeah. But in the same vein, being a woman who isn't super active dating is still viewed as like a pariah. Like my whole thing is, I haven't ever been in a serious relationship, 26 years old. What's up, fellas?
What's up, fellas?
And whenever I say that to people, it's like sad. Like my brother is the same way. And when he says it, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense, you're a dude. And when I say it, it's like, oh, poor Katie, she can't find her a man.
Yeah, what
It's
is it
still
about
viewed.
that?
I don't know. Do you feel that kind of pressure ever? Do you think straight men it's more allowed to not be dating?
I feel like my family knows that it's harder for gay men to find someone to settle down with.
Really?
So it's kind of just like, well, he's doing his gay thing.
That's what they call it.
You know, he's
Doing his gay
he's
thing.
going out there, having the sex, doing the drugs.
Do you feel like in gay culture, do you feel like dating and relationships, do you think that it's still under the stigma of like trying to be like straight relationships?
I feel like inexperienced gay men are trying to like shape their relationships to what they see and what they grew up with. Like,
Okay.
With their parents. Like,
Right,
grew
so they
up
want
with- yeah.
the classic male, female, the
dynamic.
paternal, maternal.
Yes. I found within the gay community is that like coming into it, a lot of our generation tried to do was try and stop stereotypes that we saw in Hollywood. The only people that represented gay culture was like queer as folk, Will and Grace, and it was just a lot of like loud, like cabaret gay people. It's turned into almost like feminine shaming.
Really?
Yeah. And I think it's a little bit of like insecurity, like you don't want to be with another guy that's just like too loud.
Right.
Or, like, you want to stand next to someone that you can just be like, oh no, he's not my boyfriend, he's my brother. That question all the time. Who's the man, who's the woman?
Yeah, which
And
is
it's just-
insane.
Yeah.
It seems like in this day and age, why I don't even understand that archetype. Even as a woman,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't fit in the normal woman role. I grew up with a mother who is, I guess, masculine. I mean, I don't like using that, but
Same.
it's true. She like is basically the contractor in our household, and my dad is this like sappy dude who always tries to hug me and like cried 3 times when he saw Polar Express.
Not so much.
Confusing. Very confusing.
Would you say that you try and like you subconsciously find men that are similar to your dad?
Good question. No. I try, well, so it's kind of difficult because I'm a lot like my dad.
Okay.
I always end up thinking in my mind, I'm like, I want someone who's just like me, but I'm really annoying, weirdly enough. So I've learned now that like, it doesn't matter. Like you're almost always gonna like the guy who like, isn't exactly like you or like challenges you a bit. It's different. And like I saw that with my parents, they're incredibly opposite. And I feel like our dating world makes it really hard to find that type of person. Everything is surfacey and sexual. Everyone's thinking with their junk, not their brain.
They try and put you in a box.
Yes,
I
the
feel like that's
lesbian
the same
thing
with
too.
me. They're just like, he's kind of like a lady boy.
But yeah, that's the hard thing. And it's like, and with things like Tinder and like social media and like meeting online, those stereotypes and those like archetypes you get put into even more than if you just meet someone in public.
There's no like checkbox that you can check in Tinder being like, we do not follow any of these rules.
My pictures are like 70% of me looking like Harry Carey, so I think I kind of like let that know right away.
So
what advice should we offer Abby's mom
Abby.
here on how she can face the modern dating world?
be open to how you meet people, because it's not always going to be in a traditional way.
Yes. Get
And-
online a little bit, but don't make it your whole life.
Yeah.
You can't get consumed by social media and like dating apps because they are unrealistic sometimes.
And take advantage of the fact that you can now sort of shape the woman that you are.
Marriage isn't everything. You don't have to
Yeah.
get married to be happy.
Marriage is great for some people, but
She
it's
said
not for
through her
everybody.
tears.
Yeah, okay.
So how's your vision board coming along?
Well, let me show you.
All right.
Um,
That's a beautiful
okay.
man.
Okay, so this is what I put. Obviously, the most confident man on earth.
I mean, of course.
Who does not like confidence in a man?
True.
I like this because he's stylish, fashionable. He's just hanging out. You know, he needs to be chill, but also look good while doing it. Jonathan Groff because he's sensitive, and I like that.
And his eyes are closed.
I like this because I want the same passion in my relationship, you know? And this because, you know, he needs to wear outerwear like that. Like, he needs to look good in the snow. We in Chicago, okay? And then this because I like his smile.
Oh, your reasoning it's a lot better. Well,
What about you?
mine is what we like to call a hot heap of garbage.
Spaces.
It's a lot of empty space
Lot of black space.
because that means I want a lot of independence from any of these men. I don't want a lot of attention.
It's interpretation.
So what I got here is Shamik Moore, because my God, he is attractive. And then the disembodied head of Colin Farrell, because I don't need the body, I just need that Irish mouth. And then I got a bearded man on a very attractive suit man. And finally, Larry David, because honestly, my dream man is an old Jewish man who hates everything.
Who doesn't like that?
That's literally my dream man.
Well, I feel like that is all the time that we have for today.
To sum up, Abby, you tell your mom to get out there, be confident, and be yourself, and try not to get super absorbed into dating apps, because they'll ruin your soul.
It's too late for us.
Too late.
Bye!
Bye!